What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and AT&T Investors Day finally happened, where we got a little more information about HBO Max subscription gains and Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, this was definitely not the information that we all wanted, the actual details of how many people watched, how many people subscribed for it. They didn't break it down like that. They refused to give details on specifically how many people watch movies like Zack Snyder's Justice League and Godzilla vs. Kong, but we did get some information. And depending on which source you use, which different media outlet, they're putting a different spin on it. For example, CNBC got absolutely destroyed for this tweet. Zack Snyder's Justice League did little to boost HBO Max subscriptions. They got ratioed hard. They got called out because it was pretty disingenuous to write that, while the article didn't really say that. And in fact, they've since updated the article. They updated the article several hours later after getting called out to be a little less accusatory, I suppose, about Zack Snyder's Justice League, when they themselves say this: it's almost impossible for streaming services to determine exactly why a customer signs up for the service, so it's unclear what motivated HBO Max's 2.7 million new subscribers to dole out $15 per month to sign up. And they even say in the first quarter, Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League was well viewed by HBO Max subscribers, but fell short of the record reached by Wonder Woman 84, which of course released on Christmas Day. It was a massive launch, so that really explains why that happened. But if you look at Variety, look at this headline: HBO Max gains 3 million subs in quarter one, beats Wall Street forecasts, and in fact, beats their own projections by several years. They thought it would be several years later until they got these kind of numbers. And I think Chris Wong put out a good tweet. Pretty happy that AT&T included Zack Snyder's Justice League as one of the main reasons why HBO Max grew by 2.7 million subscribers. Also, they reached 44 million subs far quicker than their own estimates by almost 3 years. And you can see, this is the quarter one 21 Warner Media segment. You can see they've increased their revenue by $700 million between quarter one of 2020 and quarter one of 2021. Higher subscription growth and improved advertising trends. HBO Max success drove DTC subscription revenue growth of around 35%. And when you see this rise in revenue, this rise in global subscribers and domestic subscribers, one of the reasons they state for that is Zack Snyder's Justice League, as well as Godzilla vs. Kong. And you can see this is where they thought they would be in 2021, 38 million. They thought they wouldn't be to 44 million until 2023. Well, they are already there. Of course, the COOF is probably a big part of that. But I do think it's important to note that the 2.7 million subscribers, the 3 million subscribers that they gained during this quarter, Godzilla vs. Kong wasn't released until March 30th on HBO Max, which means virtually all of that is likely in large part due to Zack Snyder's Justice League. And we have the numbers to back that up. You can see that in just 1 week, for the weekend ending March 28th, this is before Godzilla vs. Kong released. This is the week after Zack Snyder's Justice League launch, when people were still continuing to watch it. You can see that it massively increased and at a massive drastic change in how many people downloaded HBO Max. And if you're downloading HBO Max, chances are you may very well be a new subscriber, unless you're just re-downloading it or something. So you got to kind of work these numbers together and see what sense they make. 1.5 million downloads of HBO Max just in that week. Probably a lot of those are new subscribers, if we all had to guess. And you can see the app sessions, as far as how many people were watching, completely dominated as far as the increase in percentage change. Of course, places like Netflix are going to have more times an app's launch because they just have a way higher install base. That makes sense. But when you look at the increase in subscriptions, when you look at the app sessions, it's clear that Zack Snyder's Justice League played a huge role in that. And even before this quarter, even before the quarter of how Zack Snyder's Justice League performed, someone brought up a great point. And this is a Spanish Snyder Cut account. But this says, "Do not be fooled. The great takeoff of HBO Max, it was May 2020 when it was announced that Zack Snyder's Justice League was coming. What a coincidence." And it is strange, interestingly enough. The 2.7 million new subscribers in quarter one does not represent all the success of Zack Snyder's Justice League. I think that's a great point, because I can tell you for myself, I subscribed the day after they announced that Zack Snyder's Justice League was coming. Look at this takeoff for HBO Max. When they announced that the Snyder Cut was there, they got an influx of new subscribers. They weren't really doing much else in May, so you got to take all these things into consideration. All in all, I think it's good news for Zack Snyder's Justice League. They're still not going to give you hard numbers because it's AT&T. They're not going to tell you how many people watched it, how many people watched Godzilla vs. Kong. But you can clearly see by the different headlines and the different tweets that different places are reporting it different. They outdid what they thought they would do. They outdid what Wall Street thought they would do. So all in all, I think it's very positive for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Could it result in restoring the Snyderverse? Who knows? Who knows? Only time's going to tell. The further it goes by, I think the less likely it is. But there are still people out there that are calling for it, that are demanding them to restore the Snyderverse. What do you think about these numbers, these reports from AT&T? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.